Hey traders, this is Jeff from Zen Trader with an update. I know a lot of you have questions about the timing signal and whether it changed or whatnot. And as of right now, as surprising as it is, my timing signal has not flipped to go long. I kind of suspect that it will get a preliminary tomorrow, given that it's sort of a momentum uh, trend timing system. However, today was just one of those days that I didn't see coming, and there's really not a whole lot you can do about it. I I tend to think that today was a game changer, but at the same time, it could be a trap, and it's a shame that I was stuck on the short side today. So I wasn't able to take advantage of some of the long trades out there. However, this could have gone the other way. In my opinion, there was nothing in the charts that suggested, other than the fact that we are above the 200-day line moving average. And something that I have noticed about recent downturns in my timing signal is that they've been fairly short-lived, and the market has quickly turned around. So maybe when you get when I get a sell signal in the markets, maybe that might be a signal just to go to cash. That could be a way to play this a little more safer, at least until the Nasdaq goes below the 200-day moving average. This is something that I'm gonna toy around with. However, in my experience, this is one of the few times that this was like the best day of the Nasdaq of the year. So it's like worst case scenario if you're short. And judging by the after hours with Apple releasing earnings, tomorrow looks to open, at the very least, open a very positive day. My take on the next direction of the market is we've got this reverse head and shoulders here in the Nasdaq. If we break through this again on nice volume and close above it, I suspect that the market is going to be off to the races. I am starting to see what research I've done. I am seeing some nice charts setting up. It's actually getting almost a little euphoric, which is a little bit scary, but I'm not going to fight the trend. And I may move to the sidelines. I want to see how tomorrow plays out. There is still a possibility that we gap up above this and then reverse right off it. This is going to be one of those trades, I think, that it's going to determine again the next direction of this market. But after today, anything could happen. I was When we gapped up today was it reminded me of the gap down a couple days ago. However, it basically consolidated and stayed near the day's highs. We still have this resistance here, and we have a gap here which could potentially be filled tomorrow near the open. And of course, we still have resistance here. So this is a very tricky market. The last thing that I want to do is get out of my shorts prematurely. And I hardly think, given that my signal went here, we are only about 30 points ahead of above where my signal did flash a sell signal. So I'm not that concerned today. I think it looks a lot worse than it is. The Dow closed right near resistance, but again, the markets look to open very positive tomorrow. And the three-line break in the Nasdaq, it did flash a large white candle. However, the TRIX was not deeply oversold enough for this to actually trigger a buy signal with this chart, in my opinion. And ironically enough, the Nasdaq summation index stayed negative, which I don't know how that can possibly happen. But I think this is the chart to focus on and to see how we close tomorrow. It's going to be a 3-day weekend coming up, and it's going to be interesting to see whether traders want to hold over the weekend. So with that said, my signal is still short. However, my gut is saying that this market wants to go higher. So I'm going to wait till tomorrow and decide, and I'll update the blog.